On a night where legends were made and history rewrote itself under the floodlights of San Siro, Inter Milan delivered a performance that silenced doubters and reawakened a legacy. Barcelona came to conquer, but they left defeated, outplayed, and overwhelmed by an Inter side that refused to bow. At the center of it all stood Simone Inzaghi, a man often questioned, often doubted, but never broken. After the final whistle of a dramatic 4-3 extra-time victory that sent Inter into the UEFA Champions League final, his words were simple. "I'm proud to be able to coach these players. They've given me everything. They've sacrificed. They've fought, and they've believed. Every single one of them." The night didn't begin with dominance. Barcelona, led by their youthful dynamism and veteran brilliance, struck with precision. Goals exchanged like punches. The tie swung from side to side like a pendulum with no mercy. But Inter held their nerve. A stoppage-time equalizer from Francesco Acerbi sent shockwaves through the stadium, erupting the blue half of Milan into chaos and belief. It wasn't just a goal. It was defiance. It was proof that this team, led by Inzaghi, would not die quietly. Then came Davide Frattesi. Extra time, tired legs, heavy lungs, but a moment of magic, a clinical finish, a run timed to perfection. And suddenly, Inter led. Suddenly, Barcelona stared into the abyss. That was the dagger. That was the statement. With injuries to key stars, Lautaro Martinez, Marcus Thuram, and Denzel Dumfries, many would have folded. But not this Inter, and not under this man. Simone Inzaghi praised the depth of his squad, the commitment of his bench, the heart of his veterans, and above all, the unity in his dressing room. "We didn't win this with 11 players. We won it with 25, with the staff, with the fans. We won it with heart." Inzaghi also reminded the world what his team had already accomplished. "Eliminating Bayern and now Barcelona," he said, "we've taken out the best two sides in Europe." And he wasn't wrong. Inter's path to the final reads like a gauntlet, each step a mountain, each match a war. But war after war they emerged with more belief. Now only one hurdle remains, a final against either PSG or Arsenal. The Giants of Paris, armed with Mbappe's brilliance, or the resurgence of Arsenal, burning with Premier League momentum. But Inter doesn't fear either. Not anymore. Because this is no longer just a football team. It's a brotherhood, a family, a unit molded by trials and sculpted in fire. Simone Inzaghi may have once been in the shadow of his predecessors, but now, under the European lights, he shines. This is his Inter, and they're not done yet.